Hey guys, I am going to do a short video on partial quotients. We've been working on division. Partial quotients are a really neat tool. And one of the things that we've been working with is working with a menu. And a menu, I use this because I tell the kids, like, when you go grocery shopping, you normally make a grocery list so you can organize your thoughts. When you write, you're going to organize your thinking before you go into writing an essay. So this is kind of what we do with partial quotients, is we're getting all our thoughts out there. And our problem is 84 divided by 7. 84 is our dividend. It's the number that we're going to break apart. 7 is the divisor. How many groups of 7 can I get out of 84? So for my menu, I know that I'm trying to just solve 84 divided by 7 equals a number, or 7 times what number equals 84. So what do we know about groups of 7? And this is great because all learners can go with what they're comfortable with. A lot of kids will start with 7 times 10 because it's easy for them. So if I do 7 times 10, I know that 10 groups of 7 is 70. Okay, so 70 is a good thing on my menu. Then the kids will think of, sometimes they'll go 7 times 5. So 7 times 5 is 35. Sometimes they'll use their 11s. 7 times 11 is 77. Sometimes they'll build up to a number. 7 times 1 is 7. 7 times 2 is 14. So once they've gotten their thoughts about what they know about groups, how many groups of 7 out, then they look at their problem. And so we're going to put our dividend, 84, and we're going to divide that by the divisor, 7. So how many groups of 7 can I get out? I come to my menu and look at what can be helpful. And I'm going to start with 7 times 10 is 70. So I'm going to take out 10 groups of 7, which is 70. So I subtract 84 minus 70 is 14. So I go back to my menu and look at, do I have anything either 14 or less that's going to help me get more groups of 7 out? And I look and I see, ooh, I have 7 times 2 is 14. So this time I'm going to take out 2 groups of 7, which is 14. So 14 minus 14 is 0. So I've gotten all my groups of 7 out. There's no remainder. 10 plus 2 are my partial quotients. So when I add 10 plus 2, I get my quotient of 12. 84 divided by 7 is 12. A plus side with the menus is some of my kids who are really comfortable with their facts will jump to those higher numbers, but the kids who are still struggling with multiplication facts, they can break this down into easier multiplication problems to help them solve their bigger division problem. Now this problem did not have a remainder, so we're going to look at a different one, and this is actually a problem from one of their sheets out of their book. Let me zoom out just a second. And this is division with remainders, and it's really important that they pay attention to remainders and what does it mean. So I'm going to look at problem 1. It says there are 70 people in line for the roller coaster. Each car holds 8 people. How many cars will it take for everyone to ride at the same time? So the number we're breaking apart, my dividend, is 70. So I have a dividend of 70, and 8 people can go in each car. So we're putting in groups of 8. So we have 70 divided by 8. Alright, so we're going to start our menu. We're going to just kind of reason through what we know about groups of 8. So I know that I'm trying to solve 8 times some number equals 70. Or 70 divided by 8 equals n. So now we're going to start thinking, okay, what do I know about 8? Okay, well, I know 8 times 10 is 80. Oh, but my dividend's only 70. So I know that's not going to be helpful. So I just draw a line through it. Okay, well, I know 8 times 5 is 40. That could be helpful. I know 8 times 2 is 16. 8 times 3 is 24. I'm not really comfortable with 8 times 6, so let me see if I can use what I've already come up with on my menu to help me solve my problem. So, I'm taking out groups of 8, and if I take out 5 groups of 8, 8 times 5 is 40. So, taking out 5 groups of 8, 70 minus 40 leaves me with 30. Okay, I come back to my menu, and I'm looking, 8 times 3 is 24, so I can use that. I'm going to take out 3 more groups of 8. 3 times 8 is 24, so I subtract 24. I have 6 left. I can't take 8 from that 6. I can't get 8 from 6. So I know that 6 is going to be my remainder. So I'm going to have a remainder of 6. Now I'm going to look at my partial quotients. I took out 5 groups of 8 and then 3 groups of 8. So altogether I took 8 groups out. All right, and I have a remainder of 6. Now the next part of this problem, and this is what we're working with the kids, is to reason through what the problem is saying. It says, how many cars will it take for everyone to ride at the same time? Well, 70 divided by 8 gave me 8 remainder 6. But I can't leave 6 people behind, not on the roller coaster, if we all want to ride at the same time. So because I have a remainder this time, it means I need 9 cars of the roller coaster to hold all 70 people. There will be 2 extra seats, but I need 9 cars because I can't leave 6 people behind. I hope this video on partial quotients helps you out. If you have any questions, please feel free to let me know. Have a great night.